Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Books and Drinks. Cheers. We are getting into December. What does that mean? This means hello winter, hello Christmas. Of course, I dressed up according to the occasion. This means we have a book related to winter and Christmas. Yoo-hoo! My favorite time of the year is of course summer, but Christmas holds special place in my heart. That's why I choose a good book for you guys. Today we are going to talk about a very good book. If you guys are ready, let's review our book. But guys, our book is Winter Nights at the Bay Bookshop. If you guys wondering how did I end up choosing this book, of course I was on Amazon Prime again and I was choosing a book for myself. On Prime, it was free and I saw the cover. I checked the reviews. It was amazing and I said, this is a perfect book for me to read and review. I have never read this writer's books before. It was my first time, but gosh, I'm very glad that I found this writer. She's an amazing writer. I didn't read the other books yet, but this book is amazing, guys. 10 out of 10. If you are giving 5 stars, then okay, it's 5 stars, whatever you guys want to call it. It is a perfect book. Okay, I know we do always say, don't judge the book by the cover, but come on, guys, come on. You can already feel cozy and you can feel the Christmas vibes from the cover. Such a nice and cozy book which will make you feel safe and satisfied. I can guarantee that. When you start reading the book, you are seeing the world from two different perspectives. Yes, it is true. We do have two different narratives. Narrators of the story are one of them is Lily Appleton, our main character, the girl we have. The other one is Lars Johansson, our second main character. He is also our lovely main character. Each chapter, two narrators, two main characters of the story are taking turns, and we are seeing from their perspective. Each chapter starts with their name, and you do understand which character is telling the story at that moment, which makes the book very unique and nice to me. I loved it a lot. First, I was like, why is this chapter Lars? Why is this chapter Lily again? And I was confused, and I said, oh, come on, like, I am being stupid right now. It's too easy to understand. Then they are taking turns and the characters are telling the story. Lily and Lars, they both are very likable characters. I know that I'm saying, I guarantee you will like it. I guarantee they are likable, but I swear, this book is amazing. I can't see or imagine anyone reading it and saying, I didn't like it or it's not for me. This is perfect for everyone, every age, and every person. Characters are too real in this story. They are very likable, like I said before. Also, they have flaws, they have emotions, they have problems just like us. When you read the story plot, you can easily connect with the characters. The story is too real. It's from our daily lives. You are reading it and you are saying, I have the same problem. I know how you feel. While reading the story, you can easily understand what they are going through because it's too real. Family issues, other problems, love, anything you want. What better is from this book is being Christmas theme and winter time is. It is at the bookshop. Come on guys, if you are book lover, what else do you want? It's page turning and really engaging. There are no gaps at this story. This book can easily take you out of your reading slump if you are at reading slump. Get out of there. It's a cute romance novel if you are a romance lover. Come on, we have the love. Previously in this channel, we reviewed a small town novel, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. If you like small town novels, here we go again, here we go again. Lily and her family are running the bookshop, and then they are too busy. It's a small town. They have been working there for a long time. You know how small town works. You are there for 30 years, 40 years maybe. It's a family business, and then they need help. especially in Christmas time, like during the holidays. Everyone is shopping, which is obvious that they need help. And then they are putting ads, kind of ads, like people to apply for a job. Lars needs to figure out in time what he wants to do, so he's free at that moment. He applies for the Bay Bookshop. But Lars and Lily are not strangers to each other. They are friends from school. They know each other from a long time ago. Like I said, it's a small town, so everyone knows each other. But they don't have like good connection or relation. Lily one time approached Lars. Well, at that time, Lars was going through hard time with his family. Spoiler alert, Lars' sister died, so as a family, they were broken. But Lily approached Lars to become friends, and then Lars rejected her. That's why they didn't talk ever again. And Lily took it really personal. Of course, if someone comes to you and rejects you to become friends or be mean to you, you wouldn't like them. They both are angry each other. Actually, they are not angry each other because Lars knows what he's going through, but Lily doesn't know. So she thinks Lars is not a good person, like he's mean to Lily. That's why Lars also thinks that Lily will reject his application. However, he still does apply for the job. Lily is desperate for the help. Everyone who applies is not suitable for work. For example, there is one lady and they are asking what books you like to read, and she says, I don't actually like to read. Come on, then why are you applying for a bookshop job? Of course, you may need a job, but this is a family business and small town. They want to hire someone who values their traditions, their work. Of course, they want to get someone who is knowledgeable about the books. Lars is perfect candidate for them because Lars loves reading a lot. By the way, just like Lily. Lily likes reading a lot. Also, Lily likes to read and The Green Gables. If you don't know, maybe you know the show on Netflix, and with an E, it is inspired by the books. I'll put the books somewhere around here so that you can check also. That's Lily's favorite sequel. Lily has problems with her relationships. She couldn't find the man for herself. Like she had problems. Also, they have problems with their families. I'll touch upon that later on. Of course, if you know the story, you know that Anne and Gilbert are true lovers. Lily is seeking for finding her Gilbert. One time, Lily's father said that, I don't think you found your Gilbert yet, which is true. Lily dated with some man. They bought house together, but basically everyone abandoned Lily. She wasn't lucky on the love part of the life. But of course, she decided to put her personal feelings aside for the job because the job and the bookshop is very important for Lily and Lily's family. And she said, I'm accepting. Lars is the perfect candidate for the work. So they hired him. Story started. They started working together. Of course, Lars couldn't immediately say, oh, I'm sorry, it was this. I was mean to you, because he didn't have the time. But later on, he said, it was this. I was mean to you because of that. I have gone through a lot. I lost my sister, and you had perfect family in my eyes. That's why I was mean to you. But actually, Lily's family isn't also perfect. Lily's parents broke up. They got married with someone else. Lily's father is addictive and mean. Actually, he came up to Lily and asked for too much of a money, and when Lily rejected to give the money to him for his addictions, he also has addiction for alcohol and gambling. When Lily rejected her father, Justin, and said, no, I won't give money to you, he got nuts and he was very mean to Lily. So don't judge anyone because you don't know what's going on in their life. As Lars was saying, oh, Lily's family perfect, everything is too good for them, but behind the scenes, life wasn't easy for Lily. And they started working together, they become closer and closer each day. It was perfect for them. They opened up to each other. They saw each other's flaws. They saw each other's emotions. Of course, they also learned the truth about each other, which made them very close. They were friends and respectful for each other. Of course, they liked each other from very young age, but now it was the time to become lovers. They built up a really nice relationship. They trusted each other. Of course, like everyone else, they had problems too, but they were too minor and they made it up quickly, so they become lovers. Lars has Icelandic roots, which is really nice because on this story we are learning so many stuff about Iceland. There are references and also we are seeing the traditions of Iceland, how they celebrate Christmas. Of course, he was the one. He was the Gilbert for Anne. He was the Lars for Lily. It's really sweet. I suggest you to read the whole book and see how beautiful, cozy, and engaging the story is. There are too many nice things and unique things about the story. This one is okay, maybe not too unique because we have secret characters like Gossip Girl. On the Bridgestone, we have the writer, Lady Whistleton. On this book, we also have one secret character called Paperback Pixie. But this time, this character doesn't do any gossip, doesn't make any drama. This character is like an angel who donates basically books for other people. Which makes it too cute is this character. Paperback Pixie is putting some random books to some places, take pictures of them, puts to Instagram and writes motivational speeches or captions. And then people who follows Paperback Pixie are finding the spot, searching for the books and gets the book. If you guys are wondering, spoiler alert, who is Paperback Pixie is. Paperback Pixie is Lars. Lily and Lily's close friend. They both adore Paperback Pixie and they are like, oh, if we knew Paperback Pixie, we could have donated some books, we could have also helped. They love Paperback Pixie. Who wouldn't love those kind of character? Of course, everyone would love. And that character is Lars. Lars had a sister. When she was young, she was born with some problems, and then it was certain that she will die, but they didn't know when this will happen. But when she was really young, she died, and her name was Pia. And then they were calling her Pixie. That's why Lars chose the name of Paperback Pixie. It was reference to her sister. Lars and Lily are building a really nice family. Of course, Lars is proposing to Lily. They are getting married quickly, and then they are having a kid, a child together. Of course, they move. It was before they got married. They moved a house. The house was Lily's piano teacher's house. When Lily was younger, she was going for piano lessons, and that house was Lily's dream, manifested house. She manifested, like, I want a house like this. And that house was perfect for Lars also. Lars bought the house and he invited Lily there. When Lily saw the house, she was really amazed because it was the house she manifested. And then Lars offered her to live together. She accepted. They start living together and then they got married. They had a child. Lily's father was really old and he was having, of course, stepfather was having some problems with his feet. That's why he was already about to quit. He had a surgery and he was too old. That's why he wanted to sell the bookshop. Lily and Lars got the bookshop and they will continue the legacy. Absolutely gorgeous read. I suggest you guys to read it. It's really good. Like I said before, it's 10 out of 10. Out of 5. I'm giving 5 stars for this book. Thank you guys for watching this video until the very end. I hope you guys liked it. If you want me to read any book, of course I can read it. Currently, I'm reading the third book of the Ekotar series. I already talked about Ekotar series in this channel, but I was reading the first, actually I was reading the second book, sorry. And we talked about Ekotar series, but it changed to me. I think third book is the best for now. I didn't read the others yet. I will definitely read them. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want me to read anything, just comment down below so we can read and review it together. See you guys. If you liked it, please like this video, subscribe my channel, give some engagement for me so that I can continue, so that I can have the motivation to continue. See you.